Hello everyone, it's Mauli here once again and welcome to this session. In this session, we want to look at how we place a sell request on Binance. So we want to look at how we sell to the P2P trading market. Okay, now Binance is a trading and investment platform. And so from time to time, once we trade and make money, it's just ideal that we sell or liquidate some of the assets so that we can get the funds back in our Momo wallet or bank account. And then from there, we can proceed to use it to finance our personal projects and things like that. So in this session, I want to look at how we sell on the P2P trading market. So I'm currently on my Binance homepage, precisely the Binance Pro account, which is where we need to be in order to proceed with our transaction. So when you look at the current interface, we have a number of options showing, and our focus is going to be at the bottom section where we have home, markets, trade, futures, and asset. So we'll tap on asset. You can find asset at the bottom right corner. So tap on asset, and then once you tap on assets, a new interface opens. And amongst the options, you can see add funds, send, and transfer. Now, we are not going to use add funds because we are not adding funds to our Binance account. We are sending funds out of our Binance account. So we'll tap on send. And once we tap on send, a new interface open where you can see P2P trading. And when you look at the description there, it says sell directly to users, competitive pricing, local payment. So we'll tap on that option, P2P trading. And once we tap on that option, it takes us straight to the P2P selling section. Okay, takes us to the selling section of the P2P market. And once we are in there, we need to take notice of a few things. The first thing we need to consider is how much we are willing to sell. Okay, now for the purpose of this illustration, we'll be selling 120 USDT. And 120 USDT at the current rate, then we are looking around between 1400, 1500 to 1600 thereabout. Okay, so we need to take notice of how much we are willing to sell, either in CDs or USDT. Okay. Then the next thing is because we are selling, we are interested in selling at a higher rate. If we were buying, then we'll be interested in someone who wants to sell to us at a lower rate. But because we have the USDT in this instance and we want to sell, then we are looking at selling it at the highest rate. Okay, we are looking at selling it to the highest bidder. So now, amongst the agents that we have here, the first agent has a rate of or is offering a rate of 11.51. Now, when you compare that to the other rates we are seeing here, you can see his rate is far low, so we will not transact with him. Okay, so let's look at the second agent. And the second agent among the list is offering us a rate of 12.11. Now, but we need to look at his limits. Okay, everything we do in this space is dependent on the limit or the quantity we have. When you look at this agent, even though he's offering us a rate of 12.11, his limit is 10,000 to 250,000. In other words, this agent is willing to buy from us if what we are selling to him is worth 10,000 cedis to 250,000 cedis. Now we are only selling 120 USDT, which is around 1,500 to 1,600 cedis. So we cannot transact with him because we are not within his limit. So let's move to the next agent. The next agent is also offering a similar limit, 10,000 to 250,000. So we can't do with him. Then the next person, also a rate of 12.11, but his limit is 5,000 to 250,000. So we'll move away. So let's get to the next agent. The next agent is also offering us a rate of 12.11, and his limit is 1,000 to 10,000 cedis. So we are within his limit. Okay, we are within the limit of this agent. He's also offering us the same rate that the previous agents were offering us, which is 12.11. And then his limit is 1,000 to 10,000, and what we are willing to sell is within that limit. You realize that as we progress downwards, the rate will reduce. Okay, so when it comes to sell, the highest rate can be found at the very top. Okay, you can find the highest rate at the top. As you go down, the rate will be reducing. So we found our agent is offering us a rate of 12.11. Let's see his rating where you see the thumbs up. So he has a very good rating, which is 99.46%. So his customer service is top notch. Okay, he has a very good customer service. So once we initiate a transaction from him, we should expect to have a prompt response. Then let's look at the networks he deals with. He deals with MTN mobile money and then Airtel money. And then my network is MTN. So I'm good to go with this guy. Okay. So once all these parameters have been confirmed, then we'll tap on sell, and then we open the sell interface between us and the agent. Then you have buy Ghana CD and then buy USDT. Now I can keep it on buy Ghana CD if I know the exact amount I want to sell to him in Ghana CD. If it is 1,500, I can keep it on buy Ghana CD and input my 1,500 there. But in this case, I want to sell 120 USDT, so I'll keep it on buy USDT and then input my USDT amount, which is 120. And once I input the 120, you can see I'll receive 1,452 Ghana cedis. Right beneath the 120, you can see how much I'll receive, showing right there. Alright, so if you are placing a sell request for the first time, then you'll be required to input your wallet number. That will be at the section where you see mobile money. So what you see there will be an option requesting you to select your mode of payment. So if it is mobile money, you tap on mobile money, then you input your number. If it is bank transfer, you tap on bank transfer. So if it is mobile money, once you select the mobile money option, then you'll be required to input your wallet number. For your wallet name, Binance will automatically display it for you because that's the name you used to sign on to Binance. So the name will be automatically displayed for you. All you'll be required to do is to input the wallet number that you will be receiving the funds on. So you input that and then you'll be able to proceed. Because I've placed sell requests a number of times, so my number automatically populates each time I'm placing a sell. So you only need to input the wallet number the very first time you are placing a sell request. Subsequently, it will be automatically displayed for you. So let's kindly take notice of that. So having confirmed everything, then I'll tap on place order. Then it's asking me to acknowledge. So I'll tap on acknowledge. And then the order has been placed. Now you can see Binance is saying that this transaction will be completed in 1 minute. And already I've seen a notification confirming credit to my wallet. So let's go to the wallet and then go and confirm. I'll go to my message and then we can see it right here. So the agent has completed the payment. Okay, the agent has sent the funds, which is 1,452 Ghana cedi. You can see payment received for 1,452 cedi from NS payouts. Okay, so let's go back and then confirm to Binance that we have received the money. So the way Binance works, even though the agent has transferred the funds to my wallet, my asset is still in my Binance account. So I need to report back to Binance that I have received the payment, and then from there I can now confirm release so that my assets will be released to credit the agent and then the transaction is done. Okay, so the agent, from what we saw from his customer rating, he has a good customer rating, which is 99.46, and you can see that the moment we initiated the transaction with him, he didn't waste time at all. He credited my wallet. So I now need to report back to Binance that I have received the funds, and then Binance can also debit my account and then credit the agent. Then all parties can walk away happily. So I'm going to tap on payment received. And then once I do that, you have this beautiful interface opening where you see that I have verified that the payment of 1,452 cedis has been received from Pump Chain Technologies Platform Limited. So I'll tap on that and then confirm release. See confirm release at the bottom here. So I'll tap on that. And then verification will be done. So if you use passkey to do your verification, you do that. If you use facial ID, you do that. If you use authenticator app, you do that. If it is email verification, you use whatever means of verification you use to authorize funds movement on your account, you use that and then you proceed. So I'll tap on continue and then my facial verification will be done. And then bingo. So asset has been released to the agent and then the transaction is completed. So all parties can now walk away happily. Okay. The agent has credited me with the funds, which is an amount of 1,452, and I've also credited him with the USDT equivalent, which is 120 USDT, and transaction is completed. So guys, this is how simple the sell request on Binance works. Okay. Please remember to subscribe and share this section for more exciting content. Thank you.